It was a calm Sunday afternoon when I decided to take a leisurely walk around my property, soaking in the quiet that came with owning a bit of land away from the bustle. Just recently I had installed a new fence, nothing fancy, but sturdy enough. To mark my boundaries, it served two purposes: to keep my livestock safe and to send a clear message this land was private. And I meant to keep it that way. I was halfway down the southern edge when I spotted her, Karen, the president of the HOA, marching toward the fence, like she had every right to be there. She was scanning the area like she was on a mission, her pace quick and her eyes sharp. Karen had a reputation for sticking her nose where it didn't belong. For months, she'd been pestering me to let the HOA host events on my land picnics. Movie nights, you name it. I'd told her no, politely at first, then firmly. She didn't take it well. What really got under my skin was how she'd been using my land as a shortcut for months. Walking right through without so much as asking. Convenient for her, sure, but not her right. I figured the fence would put an end to that. Apparently I was wrong. I watched as she reached a section where two fence posts didn't quite line up, just wide enough to tempt someone determined. She hesitated for a moment, then tried to shimmy her way through the gap, clearly thinking she could squeeze by unnoticed. That's when I stepped in. Calm and deliberate, I walked over to her and said, "Karen, this is private property. You're not allowed here. The fence is up for a reason. And that reason includes you?" Her face twisted with anger. "You can't just block the shortcut like this. People have used it for years. Now you're making trouble for everyone," she snapped, her voice rising and her cheeks going red. I stood my ground, not saying a word. Just then, something large moved in the corner of my eye. My bull, massive, slow, and not especially fond of strangers, had wandered over, curious about the noise. He stopped just behind the fence, staring at Karen with a steady, unblinking gaze. She froze mid-drant. I let the silence stretch for a beat, and said my bull doesn't take kindly to trespassers. She looked from me to the bull, then back again, clearly weighing her next move. Finally, with a huff, she spun on her heel and stormed off, muttering something under her breath that I didn't care to hear. I watched her retreat, a quiet sense of satisfaction settling in my chest. Some folks only learn when you show them a boundary, and if that boundary happens to include one very large bull, all the better. Please do like, subscribe for more stories, video,